look, we need to maintain this. This is something that should be important to us. This should be the thing that is central to us. We need to clean up the temple, right? It shows his priority is worshiping God, right? In fact, right, that should be all of our priority. Our priority should be worshiping God in every aspect of our life, right? Is that the number one priority? Do you spend all your time on the Lord, on your relationship with Him? This was a priority for Joash. It should be the priority for us. They go and they find, right? They realize they can't do it themselves. They take this money, they go find these woodworkers, they find the people to fix the temple, right? And they do. These workers do it, right? In the same way at church, right? Honestly, church is actually people, right? It's actually not, it's really easy for us because we rent a school. It's not a physical place, right? It's a people. Where we as a people are to go and share, right, Christ with others. We as a people gather together because honestly, in the real world, it's hard being a Christian, right? This is why we gather together, right? And that's what church is. That's why we hear God's word, study it together, get inspired by it together. That's what church is, right? For them, that is what the temple was. And it took everyone to make it run, right? The question is here, right? Are you participating in church? So we need to have a personal relationship with God, right? This is something that we need to have, right? The thing is, the moment his mentor died, Joash did fall to idols, right? The very first 3 verses it says, well, he did not get rid, that Joash was a good king, but he did not get rid of the temples that had the idols at the hut. They built these temples up there, these idol worship temples that mostly for Baal. He didn't get rid of those. The moment his mentor, right, passed, well, he then led Israel back into idol worship again. They fell into idol worship. You see, he didn't have a personal relationship, right, with God in the same way, right? We need to have this personal relationship with God. Because the reality is that people will fail us, but God will never fail us. If we have this relationship with God, God is the ultimate person who will guide us, who will give us discernment, who will teach us, who will put us in the right way.